Okay.
Got it.
All right. Hey, everybody. Todd Burge here. And my guest today is Dobro Master and 14-time Grammy winner, Jerry Douglas. Hello, Jerry Douglas.
Hello there, Todd. How are you?
Great. Great to see you here. And hey,
Good here.
we're looking forward to it's June 29. You'll be, I'm calling this the air conditioned bluegrass festival at the People's Bank Theater in Marietta, Ohio. And what a lineup we have Bela Fleck and My Bluegrass Heart. Um, Sierra Hall's going to be along with him, and Michael Cleveland and Brian Sutton,
Great.
and of course Sam Bush Band, and tell us who's going to it's going to be your band, right? Your band's going to be along too.
My band is going to be there. Yeah. Mike Seal on guitar, just amazing guitar player. Uh, Everybody that hears him just goes, I can't do that. and and Daniel Kimbrough, who's been playing bass with me for about 6 years now, and Christian Settlemeyer on violin. Yeah,
Right on. Well, it's
we
going to
make
be
a track.
yeah, it's going to be fantastic. It sounds like a great night. You've got a few of these shows lined up, but I mean, these are all pals, right? I mean, you'll probably be seeing these folks many times throughout the festival season.
I will.
Yeah, but like I said, we're having the air conditioned bluegrass festival at the People's Bank Theater. That's June 29th. And I told some people that on Facebook, on my Facebook page, that I was going to be talking to you today, and we have a couple questions from them. One is from Adrian Cyril, and she's asking, what does Jerry have on the horizon, and that we should be looking out for? I guess she's talking new projects. You have anything coming up that you can tell us about?
Well, yeah, I've got a bunch of new records that I've played on and produced actually. Well, there's the John Hyatt record that came out late last year. And then I did a Molly Tuttle record that is coming out like right now or just came out.
Oh, great! Yeah,
And,
she's been at the theater. She played a mountain stage there in Marietta, and
mm,
yeah, so she's everybody. If you don't know
Everybody
Molly
loves
Tuttle,
She's amazing.
yeah, right
And
on.
I produced her record that just came out and also a Gibson Brothers record that's been we started cutting this thing in March of 2020, and we got about 4 days in, and then the studios all over Nashville were closed, so we were cut off. So we got back together a year later and finished cutting the album, and then I mixed the album, and then a year after that now it's slated for release.
That's the that falls in line with the entire world, doesn't it? But
Well, it's the supply chain. It's like those guys needed a record. They needed something new for the radio. They needed something new for their audiences, and they were just kind of stuck. They were just frozen in time.
right on, right on. Well, it'd be good to
Yeah,
hear that. Looking forward to that.
yeah,
Um, and so here's another question from a Facebooker.
yeah.
This is from a gentleman. His name is Tim O'Brien. He claims to be a mandolin player, and he says, "What's the difference between Ohio?" I say this as I'm sitting here in West Virginia, and I'm talking to Jerry Douglas here, who's from Warren, Ohio, I believe, right?
I'm
Uh,
from Warren, Ohio, but my family is all from Braxton County, West Virginia.
oh, that's right. Oh,
Here,
okay.
here I Nashville. So
Okay. Anyway, this Tim O'Brien person, he's asking, what is the difference between Ohio and West Virginia?
I don't know. He's always talking about the toothbrush. He's always talking about if the toothbrush had been invented in West Virginia, it would have been anywhere else but West Virginia. It would have been called the teeth brush. But
Ouch.
and I, you know, there's the thing about West Virginia that, it's got a bad rap and everything. But there are some places you can go West Virginia that are so different and so wonderful that you want to keep those places secret. And I have one of those places.
Oh, do you?
It's where my folks live, and I'm going back there pretty soon, and just to hang out, because I haven't been there in a couple of years. So I need to go back and visit. And this place is so beautiful. I don't want anybody to know about it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, you're going to have a lot of West Virginians at your show on June 29th. We're right on Marietta, Ohio, of course, is right on the Ohio River there, and you can throw a rock at Williamstown there, and I'm sitting here in Parkersburg as we speak, and
okay,
yeah. Yeah. So one last question for you. And I guess if someone's wanting to learn how to play dobro, or maybe brush up on their dobro skills, what would you recommend?
Well, I have a course that I've just come out with in the last year, that sort of a beginner's course, and it was hard for me to remember what it was like to begin how to play the guitar. I just loved the guitar. I loved dobro guitar just from hearing Josh Graves play with Flat and Scruggs all that time, and it was driven deep into me. I really wanted to play that instrument, and for a kid in Warren, northeastern Ohio, to be wanting to play a dobro guitar was like about go pound on a rock or something, kid. It's not that. But it for somebody who wants to learn how to play one, I would say go back and listen to all the Josh Graves records, all the Flat and Scruggs records you can take. And that is Dobro 101 right there. That is, if you never learn anything else, find out what Josh Graves is doing.
Yeah, well, great advice. And if you go to Jerry Douglas, what is the website, Jerry? Right? It's
.com, and there's my Facebook page that probably has more stuff going on, Instagram, all that kind of stuff.
Well, right on.
You can find out all about the course right there.
Yeah, it's called the Resophonic Guitar, right? That's what it's called.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, I'm looking right here at it. Well, cool. That sounds great. Hey, it's really great to talk to you once again. Jerry Douglas Band's going to be at the People's Bank Theater June 29th. And along with, of course, Bela Fleck and my Bluegrass Heart and Sam Bush. It's going to be it's just going to be an amazing thing, I believe, and we're all excited about it. It's been great talking with you, Jerry. Thank you so much.
Thanks. It's we should get back in touch. Sam and Edgar Meyer and Stuart Duncan and the guys that played on the record on My Bluegrass Heart, we actually did a long tour in November. We did 24 straight days. And that music is difficult. Yeah. I came from the John Hyatt, slam and rock and roll world into 10,000 notes per square inch with Bela. and it was quite a feat to just turn it over, just to get into that mode with those guys. But it's wonderful music. I'm so proud of Bela for putting this all together. I mean, and these are all, Bela said, you bring your band and Sam brings his band, and you guys can play with us too, because, he's pretty much got that band solidified at this point. And it's a wonderful thing to see.
So obviously you'll be playing together at the People's Bank Theater. You'll all do something together. Is what
I hope they don't all ask us all to play at once, but yeah.
All right. Well, hey, we look forward to it.
I look forward to it. I used to have to come through Marietta to get to my grandmother's house all the time from Ohio, so I'm fond of Marietta.
Well, nice. Well, great.
Good.
Well, thanks again, Jerry. We'll see you. We'll see you June 29. Be careful out there. All right.
Thanks, Todd. See you then.
Thanks a lot. See you.